If you woke up today bewildered, confused, and despairing, this is for you. My name is Diana. I'm a soldier that has turned into a peacemaker because I believe that waging peace is the call to action of our times. So here's two things we need to know. One, there is no such thing as a bystander. There are collaborators and there are resistors. So the question we have to ask ourselves right now is, are we collaborating with violent policies and violent politics, or are we resisting them? Because there's no such thing as a bystander. That is what war taught me. Hardest thing that ever happened to me was when I had to recognize that I was collaborating with violence. I was collaborating with violent policies and violent politics and violent religion. So do not give up your goodness. Do not give up the goodness of your faith. This is our call to action. Wage peace by disrupting these violent politics and policies. This is our work to do. So how do we do that? 3 simple ways to wage peace. You're going to show up in person at least once a month. Show up in person with groups that are boycotting, they're protesting, they are showing that we will not collaborate silently with this violence. Show up. Number 1. Number 2, commit. You gotta commit. Nobody wages war for one day, which means when we wage peace, we are committed. And we will not quit. That requires sacrifice. Last one, plan to celebrate. When we choose to work for justice, we will have joy. We will have something to celebrate. There's a study done by a Harvard professor that found out that non-violent movements were twice as successful as violent ones. All they needed to succeed was 3.5% of the population to be willing to show up in person to something consistently. So we've got this. There is no such thing as bystanders. We got to accept whether we want to collaborate with this violence or we want to be resistors. And waging peace is the call to action of our times. You will never regret this. Waging peace gives us what war can never give us, which is justice. And it's collective joy. That will be our legacy. That is what our kids need from us. That is what the most vulnerable require from us. We got this.